I mean, there's not a ton to say on our part, and other than that was about as big of a good old fashioned, whatever whooping that you could take. We weren't able to get anything done tonight that we emphasized. I thought CU, we knew, played with a ton of energy. I don't know, we came out of the gate, it was 22-18, and I mean, from that point on, it was all CU in every way. Thought they just kind of really overwhelmed us with their pressure. I thought a lot of our turnovers led to touchdowns. We were just never able to regroup, and I just thought their physicality really got to us as the game went on, and yeah, we were just completely had it handed to us here tonight.
You looked at it was something you expected they'd have somewhat of an edge inside, but they controlled the paint even more. Is that something you needed to counter better?
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole game plan.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't encounter anything, but I thought it started with, again, we had early, and it started with 3 consecutive, touchdowns. I mean, we just gave it to them, dunk, dunk, dunk. That really got them going. And then for whatever reason, I mean, it was just, I had 50 points in the paint tonight. In the first half, a lot of them were off our turnovers. But then, we just gave into it. We gave into the game, and that's really what's disappointing here. But clearly, I mean, to give up 50 points in the paint, however you do it, is not going to get the job done against anybody, especially in a game like this.
Is the, I guess, effort or whatever you want to call it, especially considering following Sunday, how concerning, I guess, is that?
Yeah, I mean, it is. I don't know. I believe in these guys. I see them every day. And again, it's not like a broken record. Well, Coach, you should know why. Again, I thought we maybe came out early, but it just, as the game went on, we obviously completely did not have the edge and the focus. And I think, mental toughness just comes down to doing the right thing over and over again, no matter what's going on. And clearly we didn't do that. And, we didn't have them prepared the right way, I guess, whatever. But it just, to say I'm not concerned, I mean, you can't go out there and lose a game like this and say you're not concerned. That would be pretty crazy to do that. So, of course, I mean, you go out there and lose a game the way we did, yeah, you're concerned. We should be concerned. I hope everybody is. The good news, 10 games in, got a lot of basketball left to play still here, so let's not write the story yet.
Coach, a loss is always disappointing, but is it more disappointing when you lose to an in-state rival?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to lose anybody. But, yeah, this is a game that means a lot. And for us, we didn't do our part tonight. We clearly got it just taken to us in every way by CU. They deserve it. They got all the credit. We got completely outplayed in all phases of the game. So
tough to focus on positives in a game like this, but it seemed like
you're going to come up with one. I want to hear it. Yeah.
Tavy Jackson, I felt like had played to the moment.
You know what? I agree with that, Justin. I think that he really showed Tavy's got a toughness and a grit about him, and he's not afraid of the moment. And I thought he played, that way. And was he perfect? No, too many mistakes, even for a guy like him. Miscues on both ends of the floor, particularly defense. But I did like the way that he competed in this game here.
We talked the other day about how several of these guys haven't been in this type of environment. Do you think it got to the group as a whole?
I mean, to say the environment
not
didn't
necessarily environment, just the moment, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think clearly as I'm sitting there watching, I think when the game started to get away from us, I think the environment for us, we looked that way for whatever reason, that it was a little too big for us to compete the way we needed to, and maybe that was a factor. That's what it looked like there again as the game started getting away from us. But that's college basketball, and all we can do is learn from it here and get better. Like I said, we're 10 games in. I am concerned, really concerned about how we played the last couple of games. But there's still a lot of story left to be written.
How much of your concern is what happened on the defensive end? Because a lot of the stuff that they got inside, you would lose people inside in the paint.
Huge concern. I think our communication was terrible. Obviously, I want to watch the film here and do that. Just all of it. Our communication was terrible. Our ball screen defense was terrible. We didn't guard the ball. We weren't in the gaps. I mean, I could just go on and on. I mean, all of it as the game went on was really, really poor. And I thought we had a good couple days of practice, but clearly it wasn't good enough. And again, I just think we just need to reevaluate everything at this point.
Is this the type of game that you kind of just try and put past you, or do you
No. We can't I don't think we can just put this past us. I mean, I think that I think it's a combination, Justin. You can't put it past us. We got our butt kicked here tonight. But again, it's a long season, so we can't put it past us. We've got to really own it and we got to learn from it. But again, there's a difference between being concerned and being panicked. You got a lot of basketball left to play here, and I'm very, very confident that this group is going to get better and learn from it.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yep.